Hello and welcome back yet again to my channel. Wisp Mizzen here. I can barely say my name at this point. Um, Alright, I want to go over how to, I guess, lighten your images, maybe contrast and whatnot. And another reason why I play with the older version versus the paid version that I have for Photoshop is there's this NYX collection that I downloaded freaking like 10 years ago, and it helps tremendously. And I've made my own settings, and I use it constantly. I do keep the original, like this picture right here, original, but I also keep a backup of it in my layers because I go back and forth. One thing I always play with is I will image auto contrast and see much lighter. Some people will post like this. That's cool, you can. It's still a pretty picture. But I'm very indecisive. Control Z, Control Alt Z will put you back to the original. Remember that. So, if you do something, Control Alt Z will get you back to your original image. But it'll erase anything that you did previously on your image. So what I will do, again, I always keep a backup of the original, so we'll just make this like, come on, I'm gonna make this original. Can I please rename it? There you go, original. And then we'll just leave it as layer 1, I don't care. So before I lighten a picture, I will go play with, again, this NYX Collection. If you don't have NYX Collection and you can't find it, that's fine. You can go into adjustments and you can play with the brightness and the contrast of your picture. If you want it more contrast, less contrast. Even here, right, you can take this that you edited and contrast it. You can kind of put it towards the original. It kind of blends in together, and I like that. But we're not doing that today. I'm going to teach you this NYX collection. I'm hoping that you can find it online. If not, again, play with the settings from image adjustments, your levels, like all these you can always play with. The saturation, you know, if you want to be an alien green, you know, live your best life, it's up to you. But we're not going to do that today. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to show you how NYX Collection works. Color Effects Pro is where you can change like filters. If you want to make a filter, I've made like 50,000 filters, so I keep going back. Analog is like you can make specific lights if you want in your pictures. I don't use that too often. I don't care for it. But yeah. So let's go ahead and go into my NYX collection. This is a very, if you guys could find the download for this, just link it below. Like, I don't know, I'll try to find it if I can have the time between editing all these videos. But yeah, I have to let it load. Alright. So here it is, and again, these are everything that I've ever made. But there's one I always go back to. It is this one, and you're probably like, "Damn, Wisp, that's very that's messed up." That's fine. I'm going to use it as my base, and I'll show you what I mean by that. NYX collection just takes, it does take a, you know, a hot minute just to unload everything, but is it worth it? Yes. Very much so. The only reason why I'm doing these videos for everybody is like, again, I'm not the best at Photoshop, and I've learned things along the way, and things that nobody helped me with, I had to learn everything on my own and go to YouTube, even the simple things. which is fine. Nobody's obligated to like help me. But there was a lot of gatekeeping, and I'm just not into that. I just, you know, I'd rather everybody live their best little blogger life. If they have the tools out there to help them, why not utilize it? Why not help others? So that's where I am right now. Blogging for me is just a relaxing thing. It's a hobby. Um, I don't get too butthurt by things like, oh, I'm not in I didn't get accepted to a group. It is whatever to me. I just have fun doing it. Period. All right, so here's a picture with the NYX collection, as you can tell, before, after. So what I do is I go over here and I'll play with the settings. I'll take the opacity because I don't want that full, like, this full, that's too much for me personally. Maybe you like it, that's cool. So I'll play till I see what I like, and I do like that. I will hide this because I want to keep the original layer. I'll go ahead and merge visible, and I will take Control J. I should have told you this. Control J. So you click on the image. Control J will make a copy of it. Control J. And then from this image, I'm going to go ahead and auto contrast. It's going to make it lighter. And depending on what I want as far as lighting is concerned, is where I'll save it as. So this is before and after. I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll open up the original still. I'll make it to where it's visible. And I'll play with the original and see what I want, if I want to go based off that, or if I want to keep the settings. And yeah, so let's just say I want to keep that for now, right? And there's your picture. See? Oh, let me go back real quick. I want to, I don't think did I take this? Yeah. Let's do layer visible, show, original layer. So if I were to show you before, after, you see? Before and after. And again, this is basic. You can just go and change your contrast if you don't have NYX. I would 100% recommend you get NYX if you can to integrate it into your Photoshop. So yeah, I hope that helped. And yeah, until next video. Bye-bye.